Alright guys, welcome to another one of Fighting Fit's workouts. Today I will be joined by Brandon. And today's session is called Cruel and Unusual Punishment. Guys, kick ass. It's alright, we won't be using those weights, but I will be using a set of dumbbells and Brandon will be using his body weight. So, we're going to start off with a nice light warm-up. We're starting with scapular push-ups. It's 30 seconds for each exercise for the warm-up. Let's get right into it. The goal is not to fatigue yourself, but just to heat up the muscles and build a good mind-muscle connection. So hit the floor, and we're starting to squeeze. 30 seconds away. You can do this from the knees or from the full push-up position. Either way, you're just trying to move through your shoulders. Inhale down, exhale up. Make sure that the arms are still straight. Drop as low as you can. And next up we've got Indian push-ups. Lift your hips up into the air, boom. Then you're just going to keep your fingers pointing forward and then drop your head between your thumbs, roll up into an upward dog, and then reset into a down dog. If you're feeling particularly badass today, you can reverse that motion. It's a lot harder, but you'll get a lot stronger for it. 5 seconds. And then we're going to go from downward dog and just roll straight forward into an upward dog. Just gently shifting the weight left and right. And an upward dog. And then when you get to your downward dog, maybe walk it out a few steps. Just to stretch out the calves or the hamstrings, wherever you feel it. Almost there. And next up we've got single leg or reverse lunge to single leg deadlift. So start off, feet hip width apart, take a step back, tip the knee off the floor, pick the knee up, and then you're just going to hinge at the hips, put your hand off the ground. Back up, step back up, move forward. Boom, boom, boom. Try and find that balance in the front foot. 5 seconds. And change sides. Let's go. Take your time. It's okay if you wobble. It's a tough one. 10 seconds. And next up we've got our squat overhead reach. Feet hip width apart, toes forward, knees out, squat down, keep the chest up. The arms come back so you feel a good stretch in the shoulders. Reach up, push the palms up to the roof and open out your chest. Inhale down, exhale up. And lunge and twist. Shoulder blades together, step forward, drop the back knee, twist over that lead knee. Big difference in doing this exercise with the shoulder blades tight together and then letting them separate. You don't want to do that. You want to keep them nice and tight the whole way through. Almost. Ten seconds. And relax, shake it out. Alright guys, grab a wee drink of water, get yourself ready to start. We're going for a dumbbell decline floor press first. Brandon will be going for the crow press. Hey guys, this whole session is 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. After we go right through the full list of exercises, we'll get a minute off and then we'll start again. Alright, so we're starting with the dumbbell decline floor press. 4, 3, 2, 1, weights up, hips up, start pressing, let's go. Nice, slow, controlled movements. And relax. Next up, we've got dumbbell squats or squat jumps. Get ready, the rounds are going to be going quick. Let's go, squat it out. And relax. All right, next up we've got bicycle crunches. With the bicycle crunch, it is important that you get a good contraction across your abdominal wall. You want to try and bring your rib cage to the opposite hip bone. You do this by pulling your knee across your body to the opposite shoulder. Squeeze for half a second and then switch. It's not a pedaling action, it's a switching action. Switch, 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 switch. Bloody tough. And relax. Next up, we've got kick throughs. One of my favorites. If you're feeling particularly athletic today, start doing some press ups between each kick through. Kick through, boom, back up, press, and twist. Now relax. Whew. Next up, single arm rows or low plank, flat side pulse. Let's go. With the single arm row, you can take two different stances. You can take an even stance, pull the elbow towards the hip, let it come back to the center, or you can take a split stance and then still trying to pull that elbow past the hip and not letting it flare out. We're looking for a strong contraction in the back, and we're trying to get our torso parallel to the ground. And release. Changing sides. Big deep breaths. So again, pick whatever stance you find a little bit more comfortable. I find with a kettlebell, the even stance is easier, or better, more comfortable. But with a dumbbell, the split stance suits me right down to the ground. Make sure if you're doing the body weight variation that you're getting a strong contraction in the lats. Should feel very similar to the single arm row. 3, 2, and relax. All right guys, next up we've got bicep curls. If you don't have dumbbells, you're doing push-ups instead. Slow push-ups. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Weights up. Release. If you want to get the most out of each bicep curl, make sure that you're not throwing the weights up and swaying your body. Your chest is up. You just pull and control down. Keep the palms facing up. Inhale down. And relax. After that, we've got walkouts, nice and easy. With the walkouts, start off at the bottom of your mat, down, touch your toes, walk it out into a press up, bounce into a wee press up if you want. 1, 2, and walk it back. When you're doing this, guys, try and be flat on your hands. You don't want to be doing it with the knuckles bent or on your fingertips. Bend the knees, get as low as you can before you start walking. Boom. And relax. Next up, single leg deadlifts. So with a single leg deadlift, it can be done body weight, it can be done with one dumbbell or a kettlebell, or it can be done with two. Pick your poison. If you want to step it up, you can add a wee deadlift jump to it. And relax. You regret doing that? No. Change your sides. Let's go. When you're doing your deadlift, guys, control is key. You don't have to go too fast. Just spend as much time with tension on the posterior chain as you possibly can. Your whole back should be working, your hamstrings should be working, your glutes should be working, your calves should be working, your feet should be working. And release. Next up, we've got sumo deadlifts. So again, I do find these a little bit easier with a kettlebell, just for the shape of it. Huh? Yeah, sumo squat jumps for Brandon. So just hold the weights here, toes out nice and wide, knees out nice and wide, stay tall, sit as low as you can when you can't sit down anymore. Hinge just a little bit, keeping the spine straight, and then stand up, squeeze the glutes. I always try and drop the weight in between my heels. You want it as close to your center as possible. And release. Next up, we've got flutter kicks. Flutter kicks, guys, you want to make sure that you're knitting your ribs and your abs together. So your back doesn't have a gap on the ground. You just tuck the tailbone, lift up the shoulder blades, and start kicking, point through the toes. If you want to make it a little bit harder, bring the arms out. If you want to make it even harder, bring the arms up over head. If you want to make it a little bit easier, hands on the ground, push them in. Again, if you want to make it harder again, kick harder, kick faster. Now relax, guys. That's one lap down. You got a minute off. Then you know what's going on. It's time to really start ramping it up. Should have a nice wee sweat going already. We got those 10, 30. Once this bell goes, guys, you got 20 seconds, and now we're at the start again. We're starting with the decline floor press or the crow press. Big, deep breaths. And if you want to get the most out of your recovery, I recommend sitting down. Take a breather. All right, guys, 20 seconds. Starting with the dumbbell decline floor press or the crow press. 10 seconds. Get ready, hit the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And relax. Next up, we've got dumbbell squats or squat jumps. 3, 2, let's go. All right, guys, next up, bicycle crunch, hitting the core again. Get ready. Almost there, don't quit. Whew. Next up, we got the kick through. Easy. 3, 2, 1. Let's go, kick it through. Again, you can add the push up. When you're doing the kick through, guys, let the back heel fall in, then sit out. You want to get to this position here. Elbow to your hip, hand by your face. You don't want to up in the air. Boom. Boom. And then if you want to step it up, do what Brand's doing. Keep the leg up nice and high. Relax. Next up, we've got single arm rows. Big deep breaths, guys. Focus on your posture over everything else in this exercise. No point in doing this with a big rounded back and pulling the elbow up. The weight coming up and down is not the goal. The goal is to hit the lats, chest up, hinge at the hips, and pull your elbow towards your spine or towards your hip. Now release. Change sides. Ideally, you get your torso down parallel to the floor. Not everyone will have that range. Get as close to parallel as you can. Release. After your single arm rows, we got bicep curls, so I'll pull in again. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. When you're doing your curls, you can also rotate, so you can come up, twist, pull through your pinky, and control back down. And this will work both heads of the bicep. If you really want an effort though, or if you really want a challenge, I recommend palms up. That's where all your strength is. Where you'll get the gains. 5 seconds. Come on, one more rep. Now release. Next up, walkouts. Big deep breaths. If you want to make it a little bit harder, add the push up. If you want to make it even harder, add the double. And relax. Whew. Next up, single leg deadlifts. If you're feeling athletic, copy Brandon, he's going to do deadlift jumps. Let's go. Change sides. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Try and get the knuckles halfway down the shin and then pull from the glutes and the hamstrings. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. And release. Whew. Next up, sumo deadlifts. Another way that you can do these, just keep them together at the side, feet out, toes out, and just imagine that's a big barbell. Keep the shoulder blades tight. Last one, flutter kicks. We're almost there. Three, two, one, let's go. Whew. Now relax. 1 minute off. Easy fucking peasy. 50 seconds. Big deep breaths. All right, guys, 20 seconds left, and then we're into our last set. Starting with the dumbbell floor press or the crow press. 3, 2, 1. Actually, 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and decline floor press. Let's go. And release. Next up, we've got dumbbell squats. Huh? I thought you knew squat jumps for body weight. Yeah, sorry. Now relax. Next up, bicycle crunches. Remember guys, it's a switch in action and not a pedal in action. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And release. All right guys, next up we've got kick throughs. Easy peasy. On the last one guys, big push to finish. Let's go. Almost there. Next up, we've got single arm rows. 8 rounds left. That's about 4 minutes of work. Let's go. Or low plank side pulls. Whew. Changing sides. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And next up we've got bicep curls or press ups. 3, 2, let's go. Relax. Whew. After that one, we've got walkout. Nice and easy. Shake out the arms. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Kick ass. We're almost there. And relax. All right guys, after that, we've got single leg deadlifts. With your dumbbells, with your dumbbell or kettlebell, or just body weight, or go for your deadlift jumps. Release. Opposite side next. Let's go. And breathe up. Next up, sumo deadlifts or sumo deadlift jumps, or sumo squat jumps, sorry. Whew. Almost there. 2 more, we're away. Let's do it. Last one, flutter kicks. Nice and easy. I need to catch those. What they should call me, is it Pantene? Pantene Pro V, nice and easy, you know? Easy work. And relax. Done and dusted, guys. Alright guys, that was a cruel and unusual punishment. My name is Chris. That was Brandon. It's time to do our stretches, guys. There was a big focus there on lots of pulling actions and on the posterior chain, so that is what we're going to focus on today. So I'm going to start off, let's see, move into the middle. Just with a wee bit of a forearm stretch for the people who are using the dumbbells. Sit on your heels. Just bring the palms down to the ground, fingers pointing behind, and then lean back. If you want to get more of a stretch, walk the hands out in front and come back a little bit deeper. Push the elbows out. This is really nice if you've been working on your grip. And don't be afraid to do the other side. Just be careful with the pressure you put on. Your wrist is very weak in this position. And then you're just going to plant the hands on the mat, step back, drop the hips, and roll your shoulders back into an upward dog. You can rest your knees. We're just looking to stretch out the abdomen. And then open your shoulders, keep the neck nice and long. From there, we're just going to sit our way back onto our heels into a child's pose. Spread your knees as wide as the mat, and then you're just going to walk the hands out to the right and reach with the left. Now walk the hands back to the center, then out to the left, reach with the right. Breathe into that space in between your hips. And walk the hands back to the center, shift your weight forward and drop down onto your belly. You're going to stick the left arm out in line with your shoulder or maybe a little bit higher. Again, depending on what's comfortable. You shouldn't feel pain or any impingements. Roll your shoulder down to the mat. Then you're just going to bring your other hand under your shoulder, come up and stick out the chest. You should feel a lovely stretch between the shoulder and the chest. Breathe into the tightness. And release, change sides. And slowly come back, peel yourself up. And we're going to lift ourselves up into a down dog. Walk the feet out. And from here, you're just going to lift the right leg up into the air, extend it away. You're going to bend that knee, bring it up beside the right hand. Sink your hips forward. And then you're just going to bring that hand that's the same side as that lead leg. And you're going to wrap it around and pull yourself a little bit lower. Try and keep the spine straight. And slowly release. Pick that back knee up and then swipe that lead leg across. We're going to walk back with our back leg. We're going to put tension on the glutes. We're going to lengthen our spine and then just melt across that front leg. If you want, you can fold the arms and rest your head, or walk the hands all the way out and rest on the ground. And slowly come back. From there, you're going to bring that lead leg back up and then back forward. Boom. From there, push that front knee out as wide as you can, and then all you're going to do is flex the rear leg and reach back. Sink deep into the ground. And slowly release, turn that back to under, lift that lead leg up, extend it away, set it back down, walk out your dog. Lift up the right or the left leg, extend it away, bend the knee, pull it all the way up and drop the back knee. sink into this position. If you can only go this far, it's absolutely fine. If you want to go a little bit further, take that left hand, reach it under, grab your foot or anchor yourself, keep your spine straight and pull yourself down. And slowly release. From there, you're going to pick up that rear leg, pick up the back knee, extend it away, bring it forward, and swipe it across. Walk the back knee back, stay nice and tall, and then just melt over that front shin. If you want, fold your forearms again, or if this side's a little bit looser than the other one, reach all the way out. Slowly walk the hands back. You're going to pick that leg back up into the air, extend it away, bring it forward again, up beside that hand, and you're going to push it out and let it knock out as far as you can. You're going to reach back for that rear leg, and then just sink the hips forward. Just feel a really deep stretch in the hip flexor or in the quad. Keep the glutes tight. And slowly release, set the hands back down, pick up that leg, extend it away, come down into your down dog. Oh, drop down to your knees, sit onto your heels, shake out the arms, give yourself a wee little bus, and have yourselves a wonderful day. Peace.